So one of the most well-known recordings I've ever played on is the one where I got paid the least. I played cello on an Avril Lavigne song called Hush Hush from her 2013 eponymously named album.
Hush, hush now.
We recorded it in Norman, Oklahoma. I got a call from some of my friends down there who run a studio, and they said, hey, we have kind of a big name recording that we're wondering if you can play on, and this is kind of crappy, but we don't have any money to pay you with. You might ask me, how in the world could that be? This is a big name artist. This is surely a big budget album. Yeah, I don't really know, honestly. And you know, I'm in the musicians union. It's not our policy to do that kind of thing, of course. However, these were two of my good buddies, these producers, and by the way, all the other gigs they'd given me in the previous year or two had paid me over union amounts. I mean, they always took care of me. I did it as a favor to them. And you know, never hurts to have something like that on your resume. By the way, it was super easy. I was literally in there recording for probably 15 or 20 minutes. And no, Avril was not there. But I did get to know her producer, David Hodges, and played on some of his records. He's a songwriter as well. He famously wrote 1,000 Years and lots of other big songs you probably know. And he wrote the song Hush Hush with Avril. So we record it. They're like, thanks so much for doing that. Sorry, this is kind of a weird situation. I'm like, hey, no problem. You guys don't owe me anything. You've done a lot for me. Glad I could repay the favor. And then something did cool happen. You remember how I'm in the Musicians Union, the American Federation of Musicians? Well, they worked out a deal to where people who record on major label albums get paid residuals. So I had her record company contacting me within a few months after its release, looking for where they could send me some money. I gave them my address, and it more than made up for what I would have gotten paid for a regular session. And then the AFM in California, the Musicians Union, contacted me and said, hey, can you pay us dues? And I said, you bet, because I only got some of this money because you guys negotiated it, and I appreciate that. So I gladly sent in my work dues for that. So there you go. That's the story of how I played on a pretty big name record, didn't get paid anything, and then came out ahead in the end. And I like the song.